What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing and collection update video. Before we jump into today's haul, make sure you click on the subscribe button and also click on that little bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome to the channel guys, we got a decent haul here today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. There's a good mixture of things here, mixed media if you will. A couple of music related things, so I'll get these out of the way first like I usually do. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that's the case. Excuse me. I'm probably going to be clearing my throat a lot in this because I just seem to always be sick, but bear with me guys, hopefully it's not too annoying for you. First up we have a CD. This is actually pretty old, I want to say around 08. I didn't even really know, I mean I must have at some point, I was going to say I didn't really know if this existed. This is actually an EP by the group known as Dark Half, R.I.P. to Gino, of course. Gino Cold Shit, aka Genocide. It's funny, man. This is so old that it has a MySpace URL on it. But these guys have been around since, obviously, the MySpace days. I actually, believe it or not, if you guys remember AOL Instant Messenger, I used to talk to Damien on there. That's how me and Damien became friendly, through AOL Instant Messenger. Damien, of course, still killing it for the fucking Cold crew out there. Like I said, unfortunately, Gino is no longer with us. But one of my favorite groups of all time, honestly, this duo. I fucking love Dark Half. I own everything else by them, including Damien's old solo CDs and shit. But Dead and Dying EP, again, from the early days of Dark Half. Had to pick this up. I picked this up from somebody in one of the Facebook groups, the Wicked Underground Facebook group. So that was pretty cool. Happy to get my hands on that one. After all these years, again, it's something I was never really thinking about, never really actually physically sought out, but he posted that shit up and I was like, oh my god, I gotta have that. So cool to still grab old school Wicked shit like that, you know, after all these years. I used to buy shit a lot through people, through the old horrorcore.com message boards and the forums and stuff, but since that's gone, it's either directly from the artists if they have web stores set up, or you know, there's no fucking Red Rum Media anymore, all these old sites. If you guys are old school horrorcore heads, you know everything I'm talking about. If not, I'm just speaking another language. Anyway, I'm going to jump into another one here. This is actually from Negative 13 Productions. I didn't order anything from them, so they were gracious enough to send something my way, I guess. It's a pretty decent sized box here, so I don't really know what's in here. But I'm always very grateful to receive these type of things. Again, like I said, I didn't really order anything. I was actually thinking about hitting up Hide 6 recently, because I know he just put out a new EP. So it looks like he threw a bunch of stuff in here, which is awesome, because I actually don't own any of these. Wow, very excited about this. Thank you, brother. I'm assuming Hyde was the one that sent these over, because he's the one that runs Negative 13 Productions. But Death Spell, this is Hyde 6. I believe this is his newest one. Looks like EP, just 7 tracks. But excited to check this out. He's been in the game for a long time. Hopefully he watches my channel. I appreciate you, brother, sending this over. That's awesome. Cadaver Dogs, which is him and Mr. Box Cutter. Death on Demand. Again, 10 tracks. Doesn't necessarily have a year on here. I'm assuming it's, you know, within the last couple of years. Yeah, 2021 actually. There is a year out at the bottom there. MF Payne and Keith Bridges, who is Mr. Box Cutter, of course. Masters of Horror, Borderline Psychotic. Pretty silly artwork here, but again, one I didn't have, so excited about that. The horrorcore library continues to grow. Thank you for that one. And then the last one in that package is Zombies, promotional use only. I don't know who Zombies are. I'm assuming another maybe supergroup or duo. Maybe Hide 6 is in this one as well. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's just maybe a self-titled album, Zombies by Zombies. There's tracks on here featuring Twisted Insane, Young Wicked, Nord Music, Crystal F, Ghost Kid. I don't know any of those people except for, of course, Twisted Insane and Young Wicked, but excited to check this out. Artist and group and whoever's in that, hopefully it's dope, I'm sure. So thank you again for that package. That's awesome. I'm always very excited when I get gifts like that, especially, I mean, I had no idea that was coming, so thank you, man. I appreciate you thinking of me and thinking of sending that out. So, not sure what else to get into here. I'll do this one. This oddly shaped one, right, guys? This is another one from Scream Factory. Now, if you guys watched my last video, I had mentioned that they did, for John Carpenter's birthday, they did a little sale on the John Carpenter related stuff. I hastily put in an order, and then after I placed the order, I realized that I already owned the 4K of They Live, so they were able, I contacted Shout, Scream, whatever you want to call them, and they were able to, they refunded, or they canceled that item from the order, they refunded that part of it, and then I put that same money towards this item, which I'm opening up now, because it was the same price during that sale. And this, of course, is what I'm talking about, is John Carpenter's Lost Themes 3, Alive After Death vinyl. The third solo album in legendary director and composer John Carpenter's Lost Themes series. The cool thing about this is it includes a digital download and Shell Factory exclusive red and white side-by-side vinyl. So, pretty excited about this. I'm not the biggest vinyl collector, which is good because of all the other shit I collect. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I do get vinyls from time to time. Horrorcore ones, and some horror film related. I don't really go crazy with soundtracks and scores and stuff, because again, I'm already a fucking maniac when it comes to collecting, as you guys know, so don't need any more things to collect. But one day when I have a house of my own and my space is way more, and I have more room for storage and things, who knows? The mortgage might go to the wayside and I may just waste all my money on vinyls. But for the time being, guys, I'm just being silly. Very happy to have that. Again, that was from Scream Factory during the John Carpenter birthday sale. So excited for that. So a little look already. CDs, vinyl. Now we'll get into some movies, at least I think. This is a package from Amazon that I'm not really sure what it is. So it feels like a bunch of movies. Oh my god. Wow. It's a bunch of stuff in here. Pretty exciting. What the heck? Oh my man, this is awesome. Hey Frank, enjoy. I haven't seen this, but it certainly sounds interesting. P.S. I send you the 3-movie collection. Oh, Andy, thank you, my brother. I should have guessed it was you. Last week I showed off a gift package of a 3 DVD set. I don't know where the hell I put it. It was close by, but Vile, Chained, and Carjacked. So that was Andy. Thank you very much, brother. There was no option for me to send you a note. So that's why, because it came from the UK. But I appreciate you letting me know, brother. You're outdoing yourself, man. You don't gotta keep sending me this stuff. Obviously, I love opening these things on camera. And of course, it's helping my collection grow because we all know I spend my own money enough. But yeah, you're going above and beyond, brother. Thank you very much. Here's a couple of notes in here because there's a few items. But hey, Frank, enjoy your gift from one completist to another. My man. And hey, Frank, one question. What are you going to do when these guys come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? So he was awesome enough to get these off of my wish list. Non-horror guys, so I apologize if you guys aren't into this. But Bad Boys 1 and 2 4K collection. I have seen the first one a couple times. Never saw the second one, and never saw the newest one, which is Bad Boys for Life. So all in 4K. Awesome to have these in my collection. I might just throw these on tonight. Actually, there's a Knicks game on tonight, so I won't have enough time to watch a lot of movies. But maybe I'll start number 2, or maybe I can get it in before the game starts. It's Saturday night that I'm filming this. But anyway, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think I've ever mentioned it before on the channel. Will Smith is one of my favorite actors of all time. I think his ability to emote, show emotions and stuff in his roles is second to none, at least to me. Again, that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about that. But it all started with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Obviously, when I was growing up, I was watching that. If you guys know that show from when we were growing up, obviously, he lived with Uncle Phil and Aunt Hillary and his cousins, Carlton and them, fucking Ashley and, was it Aunt Hillary or Hillary was the cousin? Anyway, guys, God, now you got me fucking second guessing all the names. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith, the episode where his father came back and then he disappeared again. And, Will has this fucking emotional interaction with Uncle Phil. And Vivian, by the way. Not Hillary was the other cousin. But, yeah, and he says, why don't he want me, man? And he's all crying and everything. And that was the start of, me knowing that episode and the episode where he got shot because he was helping out Carlton with some fucking gun violence and shit. A bunch of emotional episodes of that show back in the day, but that's when I really fucking fell in love with his acting skills. And believe it or not, guys, Will Smith is the originator of horrorcore. Nah, I'm just being silly, but he did do a song about for Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on My Street back in the day, him and Jazzy Jeff, so check that out, horrorcore heads. And of course, like I said, Will Smith is the fucking man. I don't think I've ever seen a bad movie with him. I've most recently watched King Richard. There's a few, actually, of the newer films that he's made in the last few years that I haven't seen yet, which I'm pretty excited about. Not excited enough to actually have seen them because they've been out for a while. Concussion, I've never seen. There's a few that he did like back to back that I just never got a chance to see. I would just throw them all on my wish list, but I feel terrible that Andy keeps buying me this stuff. So maybe I'll just strip everything from that wish list. So I don't have to feel bad about getting all these things. But thank you again, brother. Appreciate it. And he also included this Skull the Mask, which is a Shudder original. I threw this on there. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of just DVD releases, but this one, as far as I can tell, is not on Blu-ray, which is weird. I don't know why Shudder, and more specifically RLJE Films, who is the distributor of these Shudder flicks, you know, how do they distinguish which ones they want to put on DVD only, or, you know, which ones are going to get Blu-ray releases? But whatever, DVD, newer movie with my 4K upscaling on my machine there, it should look pretty good. This cover is pretty cool. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it, but it's like raised up, like there's, you know, dimension to this, embossed, you could say, I guess. But this is a Shudder film that I have not seen. Of course, I could just turn on the streaming and see it there, but you guys know my love of physical media, of course. That's why this channel exists. But after disappearing over 50 years ago, an ancient artifact known as the Mask of Anhanga resurfaces at an archaeological dig in the Amazon. It is brought to Sao Paulo to be exhibited at a museum, but before reaching its destination, the mask starts to claim its victims as it possesses and forces them to carry out visceral sacrifices in gruesome fashion. With the body count increasing, it's up to Officer Beatriz Aldiaz to find the mask and put an end to the murder spree. Quote here from Killer Horror Critic, a gift to slasher fans everywhere. So a supernatural slasher flick. Just trying to see who it's directed by. Written and directed by Armando Fonseca and Capel Furman. 90 minutes from 2020. Yeah, I don't know. Like even flipping through Shudder, I never saw this one like in my roamings. So I don't know if movies, even like Shudder originals, if they get removed from there, if they just keep everything there forever. But excited again. Like I could just turn that shit on and press play, but probably gonna be watching it in DVD form now. So Andy, thank you again, my brother. Very kind of you, always. I feel like every week I'm opening something from you. You're fucking awesome, brother. Here's one that I'm not sure what it is either, from Amazon. And then I have one other package, guys. So pretty decent haul this week. Oh my god, the reading continues. Congregation of Jackals by S. Craig Zahler. This is one I actually added to my wish list recently because one of you guys on the channel, and I think in the comments below actually, told me about this, or was it an Instagram comment? Anyway, I was rewatching all of S. Craig Zahler's movies recently. Bone Tomahawk, Dragged Across Concrete, Brawl in Cell Block 99. All three fantastic films. Hey Frank, enjoy your gift. I myself am a big Bone Tomahawk fan. Have you seen his movie Dragged Across Concrete? Yes, Andy, I have. I fucking love that movie. I literally love every movie this man has written and directed. He always does both for his movies. I did not even know until somebody made the comment, again, either in one of my videos or Instagram or something. They said, have you read Craig Zahler's books? And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know this man wrote. So I quickly threw this on there because this was one that this person, I forget who it was. I'm sorry if you're watching. I apologize, but thank you. They said this one specifically, A Congregation of Jackals. So of course, in the vein of Bone Tomahawk, like Andy mentioned here in that note, it is a Western and horror. So I think I was reading the synopsis for this, you know, when I added it to the list. Yeah, in the 1888 is when it takes place. But it's a pretty long synopsis, but I'll read some of it here. In 1888, Oswald Danford is living a hard but satisfying life as a rancher in Virginia when he receives an unexpected telegram. A wedding invitation should be cause to celebrate, but not when it means he'll have to face past deeds that he's deeply ashamed of. Now he and his brother, along with their ex-compatriot and inveterate gambler from New York, will have to travel to Montana Territory to settle an old score they'd nearly forgotten. They will... Oh god, my battery's dying. I can't continue reading this, guys. If it cuts out, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to continue the video, cut, and then seam it together. But very excited about this. I'm in the middle of reading Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. I finished 2 of the splatter westerns. I finished Offspring recently of all the books, so I've been getting through them. My battery is going to die, but I'm going to try to continue this as I can. This package is from Hamilton Book, which I have not ordered from in a very long time. They always do this weird packaging here. So if I split this down the middle and open this shit up like a fucking, oh my god, sandwich. This was a cool little thing that I saw. I was watching somebody else's random video on YouTube, and they had mentioned that there was a bunch of stuff. I actually went to the Dollar Tree, but they had mentioned, oh, these things are all on Hamilton Book as well. Now, Dollar Tree, I don't have any around me, and when I do, they're always trash movies in the selection. So I picked these up because I knew they were cheap. They were like $4 or $5 a piece, and they continuing with the Shudder movies here. These are all 3 Shudder films, 3 that I have not seen. Small Town Killers, which again I had on my Amazon wish list recently, and then I saw it on Hamilton, took it off the wish list, of course. I don't need to double dip on that. But again, for this price, $5, definitely excited to add this to the Shudder's collection. This one is from 2016, so again, older one. Never saw that. Z, another one that I had on my wish list for a while, actually. That one I had just added, but took it off. This one I had on my wish list for a long time. This one, very happy, came with a slip from Hamilton. That's exciting because I did not expect that. But Z Wants to Play, from the creators of Stillborn, which I don't know what that is. This one is from 2019, so a little newer than the last one. But again, excited about this just because the fact that Shudder kills it, man. I think I've seen maybe 2 that I didn't care for, which were still decent films, just not as good as I wanted. But this is the last one, guys. Yummy. This was, again, one I had on my wish list for years, and I just never got around to grabbing it. But now for $5, $4, again, with the slip, fucking awesome. Did not expect that at all. So that's a bonus. Also, these get put out by Raven Banner in Canada, if you guys are from up there, up north. 2019, but again, I think this is actually a comedy too. While waiting for his girlfriend to come out of surgery, Michael stumbles upon a terrified young woman gagged and strapped to an operating table. She is the result of an experimental rejuvenation treatment. Offering to help her escape, he removes her restraints, but soon realizes he's just unleashed a virus that will turn the entire hospital into bloodthirsty zombies. No, not a comedy at all. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, human flesh never tasted so good. So yeah, that's it. Glad I got through this. Battery is still blinking at me like it's angry and is going to die any second, but that is it, guys. I got through it. So fucking awesome haul. Thank you again, Andy. You're the fucking MVP of this channel. Without you, I would not have many things to show off week after week, but had a couple things this week anyway. Like I said, it would have been probably mostly about this and those CDs, so it would have maybe only been a music haul, you know, without you. So thank you again, brother. Thank you to everyone that's just watching. Obviously, you don't have to send me gifts for me to love you. I love all you guys the same. Hit me in the comments below. Have you guys seen these Shudder films? And how do you feel about Will Smith? Because I fucking love that man. I know it's not horror related, although I Am Legend, fucking classic in my eyes. But yeah, guys, hit me in the comments with anything else you want to talk about too. Amazon wishlist link down below, social media links down below, Letterboxd, Goodreads, all that good stuff. Follow me, see what I'm reading, see what I'm fucking watching. I watched Thoroughbreds this morning. Actually, fucking loved it. Glad I finally watched that after all these years. And that's it, guys. Hope everyone is doing well, happy, healthy, safe, staying warm during these fucking terrible winter months. And until next time, peace out and be good.